Welcome back to the Coliseum, and Coach Blaine Maddox of the Warriors joining us. And Coach, just let's rewind a little bit. I know I got to talk to you last Saturday about the nice win over Parkersburg to end the season, senior night and everything, but I like reliving memories. Look at that. Look at it a little bit. I mean, you're in year 26, all this stuff, special stuff.
Yeah, you got to make memories at our age, don't we?
Yeah.
That'd be better. But it seems like a long time ago. It's been a week, and, we're anxious to move on. But it was great senior night for us. We played 3 really good quarters, and happy to get the victory and have a good celebration that night.
You talked about having a week break, a week-long break. A lot of teams, that might throw them out of rhythm a little bit where you're used to playing Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, something like that. You guys had a couple little layoffs like that during the regular season as well.
And we played well. We had a 10-day layoff. We played well. So, no excuse. We're used to schedules are different than what they used to be in the olden days. It's not Tuesday, Friday, Saturday anymore, and you don't know when you're playing. But we'll be ready when we play. We just need to come out strong tonight.
Talk about the kids and their preparation for this third matchup against Marietta.
Yeah, I think their prep's been great. I'm sure we have them ready. I'm sure they're ready. Now we just got to go get the job done and keep the emotions down and keep the execution up.
Quick timeout with Coach Blaine Maddox. Back to talk about the Tigers right after this.
The Hickory Grove Country Market is more than meets the eye. On the outside, it appears to be your typical gas station, selling all grades of gasoline, including diesel. But step inside and you'll find a convenience store, full grocery store, and a deli and pizza counter. And now Hickory Grove features all regular fresh cuts of meat from Staley Countryside Meat Company. So whether you need a fill-up at the pump, to grab a quick meal, or to stock the kitchen pantry, stop into Hickory Grove Country Market, located on 339 in Vincent.
For each and every Tiger game, we have a chance to break it down, thanks in part to the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. When it comes to numbers, the Mannix Allen Group has more than 3 decades of combined experience helping people with their investments and retirement goals. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby, 740-568-7860, to arrange an appointment to review your investment game plan. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
When you're looking for a new home, why not seek the counsel of a real estate agency that folks have trusted in the middle Ohio Valley for more than 65 years? This is Steve McCarthy from McCarthy Real Estate. We know the housing market inside and out. You couldn't find a better time to list your home. List it with me and I'll do the rest. Finding comparable appraisals in the area, information on schools, neighborhoods, and setting the right price. We know the real estate market like the back of our hand and will gladly hold yours through this process. See listings at MariettaRealEstate.com.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. Coach Maddox joining us, and Marietta tonight. We've already discussed how it's almost like an unfair matchup for a first game in a sectional tournament, not only for you, but for Marietta. Sure. And it's not a sectional, whatever they want to call it now. It might be a district quad final or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, they have so many layers and levels now. Who knows where we're at? We just know we got a long way to get there, and other teams don't have that far to go. But, it is what it is. Maybe we'll get that straight next year. But this year, you're going through a gauntlet to get just to the region.
2 matchups with Marietta early this year. One of them came right out of the gate, game 1, 2, or 3, right in there. They got you at Sutton Gym. You guys kind of flexed your muscle on them out here at the Coliseum and handled them pretty well to where it was pretty well. The outcome was figured out in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, right. They got up big on it. They got up on us first quarter. I think we might have been down in half. So, that's the thing the coaches think about a little bit too much. But, it's going to be a great bowl game. If you go through rosters and you look at them, it's a good matchup. It's a great matchup. And both teams go 8 deep. Both teams got really nice star players and quality coaching. And it's a great matchup.
When you get to a rubber match game like this, do you try to make too much out of it by saying, hey, they might try to pull this? I know that you're going to prepare for everything, but I mean, a third time around, I know people are going to be pulling out the stops.
Yeah, that's the problem with 7 days. We pull out everything, and then been better just go back to back probably and play. But yeah, we try to prepare them just so nothing surprises them. We all, both of us know there would be a few different wrinkles we'll throw in there, but nothing major. You are what you are, and you just got to do it to the best ability.
Health-wise, everybody, team ready to roll?
Yeah, right now we are. No during game injuries, and we've been fortunate. There's a lot of sickness going around, but I think we're good right now.
All right. Appreciate your time. Looking for a great matchup, and wish you the best of luck.
Thanks. Should be a great one.
All right. Coach Blaine Maddox of the Warriors. We'll take a timeout and be back with more from Warren High School right here on AM 1490 and FM 101.3.
Looking to locate a business in the Mid-Ohio Valley? It seems there's a lot of that going around lately. And at Wetz Companies, we can simplify the process. For 80 years, the Wetz Companies have been a local family-owned business, specializing in third-party logistics. Wetz has buildings and land for development, including 480 acres with river and rail access. They offer building solutions that cater to oil and gas industries, bulk commodities, river terminal, and warehouse distribution. Visit wetzcompanies.com to learn more or to make an inquiry. Wetz, for more than 8 decades, offering trusted business solutions.
You can visit all the big banks you want, but if you want to cut to the chase, visit Riverview Credit Union and find out what our members have known all along. At Riverview, we've expanded our business products to include small business loans to go along with our no-fee and low-fee business accounts. Riverview Credit Union invites you to discover what a credit union can do for you. And it starts with superior service where people matter. Riverview Credit Union, like a bank, only better. Member NCUA and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Seth with Miller Home Services, your go-to for top-notch heating and air conditioning solutions. Stay comfortable year-round with a new heating and air conditioning system. 0% financing options available on all new installs. Don't let budget constraints stop you from enjoying a cozy home. Trust Miller Home Services for reliability and affordability. Give us a call at 740-896-5035. Miller Home Services, building a better community one home at a time.
Welcome back to the Coliseum, and Coach Austin Gardner of the Tigers joining us. And Coach, take a look back. Tournament trail already started for your team. Nice win over Athens. Talk about getting the tournament trail started.
Yeah, always wondered, how it's going to get started because are we going to be a little antsy? Are we going to be a little nervous? I thought we weren't intimidated. We missed some shots early, but our defense carried us. And then, we got the ball moving. We made 11 threes in the game. So that's something we're going to have to do moving forward. And we shared it very well, and we played with a great energy, especially in the first half. So hopefully we can sustain it for 32 minutes.
Hey, leading up to that Athens game, you had that matchup with Ellett. You played ISA. Seemed like two big games to get you prepared for this postseason.
Yeah, and sometimes you like to go on the road, and you go up to Ellett. We went up to East and the travel piece because you never know where you're going to travel in the tournament. So, and our kids like playing different schools that they're not accustomed to playing. So that's important, and I think we're prepared and ready to go for tonight.
Interesting, the game against Athens kind of kept you on a regular schedule. You didn't have a week break or something. You went from playing ISA to having Athens kind of in the same schedule that kids are used to.
Yeah, schedule didn't change. Our preparation doesn't change for any opponent that we play. So we don't take anybody lightly. And ISA, you have to grind really hard to find some film and things. And, we found about 4 or 5 games out of the 35, 40 that they played. And so, that we did that with Athens, and we were prepared for them just because we've seen them quite a bit on film throughout the year with some cancellations, and it's continuing to be like another regular season game, it feels.
Hey, tonight, Warren Warriors, we'll take a timeout and be back to talk to Coach Gardner about them right after this break.
Long live the Smitty guy, whether it's that Smitty pizza delivery man or the guy down the street that just orders the Smitty pizza all the time. You can be a Smitty guy too, with locations on Front Street in Marietta, just off Newport Pike in Reno, on Washington Boulevard in Belpre, and 1100 State Route 60 in Lowell. They're either on the way, or you can make them on the way. It's safe to say it's the best pizza cut and dry. That's why there will always be a Smitty guy.
Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
Dr. Ricardo de Almeida talks about the benefits of robotic surgery for the treatment of prostate cancer.
In the old days when the patient had a prostate cancer, they need to do a traditional surgery with a big incision. Now with the robotic approach at WVU Medicine Kendall Clark, we can do a minimal invasive surgery with small incisions. The recovery is much faster. We have here the same technology that we have at other big centers in the U.S., and we're going to do the best to have you have the best outcome.
The power of WVU Medicine, Camden Clark.
Welcome back to the Coliseum, and Coach Austin Gardner of the Tigers joining us. And round 3, Coach, a split during the regular season, an early game, early in the schedule. You guys get the win at Sutton Gym. They get you here. After they fought you off in the first half, it was a great game. Talk a little bit about what we expect to see tonight.
I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. I feel like at times we've been inconsistent, and sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way, but we got to do some things a little differently and, play with confidence and play tough and be strong. And those are things that, we can control. And it's a great atmosphere for high school basketball. And it's a great tournament atmosphere. I poked my head in the gym and it's absolutely packed an hour beforehand. So it's great for our kids.
Noticeably, your on-the-ball defense is impeccable. I mean, the kids really play tough on-the-ball defense. Warren likes to make the multiple passes and look inside for Hayden Wells or for Lapardis. Are there any special adjustments being made for that?
Yeah, I mean, you got to contain Julian as best you can. He's a handful and he's a high volume shooter, and he's done a really good job getting the paint and creating for others and getting dump downs, like you said, to Wells and Lapardis, and Connor Berry's making a bunch of shots too. He gets it off really quick. He doesn't really dip the ball on his three. So it's be there on the catch for him and, make them, have to shoot over top of us. And then the biggest thing probably all night is rebounding. We don't have much size. We got guys that are guards going to have to guard their fives and their physical dudes. Braden Plogger's going to have to come in off the bench and provide that. And, obviously not having Junior in a game like this hurts. So he's the mold and he's the DNA of what we want for Marietta basketball. So we're going to grind and see what we can do.
I got here a little bit early. Marietta orange and black stretched around, standing in line, and you said you took a peek in that gym. It's 50-50. It might even be a little bit in your favor, and it should be a heck of a matchup.
Looking forward to it.
All right, Coach Austin Gardner of the Tigers, wish you the best of luck. Looking forward to a great game. Time out here from the Coliseum. Back with more on WMOA.
When it comes to homeowners insurance, there are a lot of good reasons to see a State Farm agent. Traditionally, State Farm has been known for low rates, so you'll get the protection you need at a good price. And best of all, you can count on your State Farm agent whenever you need help. Service, protection, and economy. That's homeowners insurance the State Farm way. In Marietta, see State Farm agent Charlie Wentz, 426 2nd Street.
When you combine local service with a complete line of brand name tires for cars, trucks, tractors, and trailers, you'll find Hocking Tire in Little Hocking, Ohio. And when you're 13 minutes from Vienna, 24 minutes from Marietta, 30 minutes from Beverly, Waterford, and Athens, you become the Polestar of tire dealers. Hocking Tire. We don't claim to be the center of the universe when it comes to tires, but our customers do. And in our business, the customer's still always right. Hocking Tire, Little Hocking, Ohio, and at hockingtire.net.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware and get great deals this month. The Jiffy Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit includes everything to get your seed sprouting. Get it for just $9.99. The Vac Master Wet Dry Vac is built for the toughest jobs and is only $8.99. Keep your backyard birds happy and fed all season long with a 20-pound bag of multi-purpose mixed wild bird food for just $9.99. Don't wait. Head to Apex True Value Hardware to take advantage of these prices while supplies last.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Welcome back to Vincent, Chris Roy, Kim Barker. We have Ben Marshall running, streaming the video online at Facebook and on our YouTube video channel. So you can tune in and listen to Kim that way as well. We're scared to death.
We are.
Hey, both teams are warming up. And, you know, in talking with both coaches, health is not an issue for any of the kids. I asked Coach Maddox if there would be any kind of layoff because they haven't played for a week, where he said we did that twice during the season, had a 7-day break, and, you know, it doesn't worry us at all. We usually come back and play well. Marietta, on the other hand, just kept their regular schedule. They had a game on Tuesday. Here they are back on Friday, and so things are the norm for the Tigers.
Yeah, you know, and Warren, even having that break, they have been on a winning streak recently, just playing really good, consistent basketball. But Marietta coming off with a big win over Athens earlier this week. It's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, and I think Warren hasn't lost in the new year.
I don't think they have either.
I think Monroe Central beat them before January 1st. And so the Warriors haven't lost in 2025. And they come in with a record of 18-2, and guess what? That's not even good enough for a number 1 seed. This is number 2 versus number 4. Unbelievable what the state of Ohio's done. That these two guys are actually playing each other to get to a district semifinal.
Which
Unbelievable.
Is crazy.
Yeah. And because the district final game is against the winner of the East.
Okay.
And so they not only have to win this game, but the winner will have to play either Chillicothe or Miami Trace, and Miami Trace is undefeated.
Yeah.
So I just don't know what's going on where. Another timeout when we come back, starting lineups from the Coliseum. Place is rocking. You're listening to WMOA Radio.
Your best choice in honoring your loved ones. Call A and People's Funeral Home. We'll work with you to honor the achievements of your loved ones and celebrate the life you shared, offering a full range of funeral services, including advanced funeral planning, monument creation, and more. Together, we will create a fitting and memorable event. Call A and People's Funeral Home. Services unique as life. Locations in Marietta, Barlow, and Lowell. Call 740-373-1111. Online at callandpeoples.com. And find us on Facebook.
Appletree Assisted Living in Barlow and Beverly offers real comfort for older adults. Appletree Assisted Living has cozy surroundings with only 15 people living in each home. It allows older adults to truly feel at home. Whether it's relaxing by the fireplace with a warm cup of tea or enjoying a favorite entree, you'll feel the Appletree difference. A comfortable home with a caring staff, great food, and a neighborhood setting. At Appletree Assisted Living, you'll feel special. Appletree Assisted Living in Barlow and Beverly, we do senior living right.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Deeds Futrell Walters do the shopping for you. This is Michelle Schaefer, and we will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange who offer great value and exceptional claim service. Call us today or stop by one of our offices in Beverly or Marietta.
Products not available in all states.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. Both teams outstanding. They're outstanding, but they are outstanding at the foul line as we're moments away from the national anthem. No surprises in the starting lineups. As for Marietta, Seth Britton, Braden Jones, Trey Hawkins, Zayden Whittakin, and Owen Riley. Riley, the only thing different than earlier during the regular season, and that is because of, Junior Bass no longer being on the team.
Yeah, and for Warren, they're going to go with their normal as well. Julian Stadelman, Chase Lapardis, Jacob Seeley, Connor Berry, and Hayden Wells.
Yeah, we're going to keep it here for the anthem and then take our final timeout while they do lineups. We'll come back and touch on their heights and years as we go. Over on Jaws Country, Fort Pride boys are up at Malvern. And over on ESPN, the Waterford boys are at Eastern. Full slate of games tomorrow as well. And we'll talk about those throughout this broadcast. Chris Wharf, Kim Barker, courtside, Ben Marshall, sitting right here with us as he's running the video stream that you can pick up on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. Back at the studio, it's Derek Jones, and he'll do a great job as always. I haven't talked to him as much as I have this year since he's been employed there, which has been a long time. Again, let's look at Warren with the heights and the years.
Yeah, they're going to go with the 6-foot senior Julian Stadelman, the 6'3 senior Chase Lapardis, the 5'10 senior Jacob Seeley, the 6-foot senior Connor Berry, and the 6'5 senior Hayden Wells.
Marietta will match up with Seth Britton, the 5'11 senior, Braden Jones, the 6'2 senior, then 3 juniors. Trey Hawkins, the 6'2 junior that'll run the point. Zayden Whittakin, the 6'2 acrobatic junior that can do so many things that are just highlight reel. And then rounding out the lineup, Owen Riley, the 6'3 junior. Having their work cut out for them will be Whittakin and Riley, as they'll have to match up with Lapardis and Wells, and they'll have to look for all their teammates to help them out on the boards.
Yeah, and I think one of the things about this Warrior team is they play a lot bigger than their sizes, and they're just known for their grit and their passion. But leading the point with them, Julian Stadelman, what a season he's had. Just broke the all-time scoring record a few weeks ago here, beating Evan French, but exciting matchup.
They decided to leave the pep man out in the lobby. Those seats are gone. Those seats are gone. There's people sitting on the steps, in the aisles, and everywhere else. And I'll tell you what, as a player, this is the kind of game you just dream about being in.
100%, especially when you're playing a rival team in tournament basketball. Nothing better than it.
Our final timeout, when we come back, it'll be tip-off. Division III district tournament action from the Coliseum right here on AM 1490 and FM 101.3.
EZG Manufacturing is looking for quick learners that show initiative, love attention to detail, and understand the value of quality. If you have a strong work ethic, good attendance, and appreciate a fast-paced, team-oriented workplace, right now's the time to apply. EZG, starting wages from $18 to $25 per hour with excellent benefits, profit sharing, and 401k match. Learn more about EZG and apply to be a part of a winning team at ezgmfg.com.
These days, you've been giving more. Now it's our turn. When you get your primary care from Memorial Health System, you get same or next day appointments, access to 24-hour nurse line, and now free virtual urgent care with our Memorial Care Now app. It's the great primary care you'd expect. Fast, online treatment anytime for common urgent conditions. To learn more, visit mhsprimarycare.org today. Memorial Health System's primary care. Expect more.
When we take a look at the statistics of tonight's game, a reminder that that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation. Go Tiger!
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
35, Hudson, LG.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. Chris Worf and Kim Barker, and just, Fred Ruth is just blowing the cement blocks out of this gymnasium, introducing the Warren Warriors.
Yeah, we got to scream at each other over here just to hear, but oh my gosh, the energy in here. 2 solid programs.
And I don't know if your coaches ever used little secret incentives or anything, but it was always in basketball, it was the first 2 minutes, where if you were in soccer or something, it was the first 5 minutes. In football, it was the first possession.
Yeah.
But here, it's going to be so important to see who gets off to a quick start, just to get the crowd. I don't think it's going to matter which crowd's involved.
Yeah.
It's just going to be off the charts.
Absolutely.
As Zayden Whittakin and Hayden Wells at center court, we're about ready to dance if we have a game ball. I don't see one anywhere. Oh, it's with a little kid in the front row. Tigers in their black trimmed in orange and white, and the home whites trimmed in royal blue and gray. Tip into the backcourt, picked up by Seth Britton as he beat Jacob Seeley to it. Out top, Hawkins being guarded by Hayden Wells, and Hawkins is going to take him to the basket. Turnaround shot up and in. The first 2 for Marietta.
Yeah, and an interesting matchup there with Wells and Hawkins. But again, Marietta is so dynamic, you got to have somebody on him.
Seeley at the point tries to hand it off to Stadelman. And just in Stadelman's back pocket was Hawkins. I really thought we'd see Britton on Stadelman.
Yeah.
But Britton is going to be guarding Seeley. Inbound to Julian Stadelman. Out top, Seeley will reset the offense. Lapardis in a high post. Wells going around the lane for an alley-oop and a bad pass to Stadelman. Turnover back to Marietta.
Yeah, and Britton, one of the best defenders in Washington County, and the way he can put pressure on his man is impressive.
2-0 Tigers with the lead, and Hawkins will walk it into the front court where he's picked up by Hayden Wells. Wild pass, but it gets into the hands of Zayden Whittakin, and then his pass right through the hands, unexpected, by Braden Jones. Turnover, give it back to the Warriors. Again, Seeley running the point, and this is a changeup.
Yeah.
Usually we'll see Stadelman take the basketball. And now they'll go to Connor Berry, who has been hot of late. And he'll get tied up by Braden Jones. The ball out of bounds, last touch by the Tigers.
Yeah, and already quite a physical game. Hands everywhere, everybody trying to get possession of the ball.
This is like a cage match fight with people lined up along the walls. Stadelman will get the inbound and back it out against Hawkins. High post screen with Wells. Nowhere for Stadelman to go. Great man-to-man defense by the Tigers. Seeley back out top. Seems a little bit undecided. Finally gets rid of it before a 5 count and finds Connor Berry. Berry to the bucket's going to miss one from about 4 feet. And the rebound last tipped out of bounds by Owen Riley of the Tigers. Warren trying to get to the paint. No personal foul so far in the first minute and a half. Inbound lob to Wells, who gets a big shove from Whittakin. Tigers wanted to travel. Warriors wanted to foul. Neither gets either. Here's a pass to Wells, and it's a war. Hayden, double team, finds Seeley open. 3-point shot, won't go. Big rebound by Zayden Whittakin.
Holy moly.
Above the rim for Whittakin. Front court to Trey Hawkins, and he's going to the bucket again. Little jumper up and good, as he has taken Hayden Wells to the hole in back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, and Hawkins just in his mindset to attack right now.
Front court dribble for Stadelman. Trying to work his way to the bucket. He's going to force one up and draw a foul on Trey Hawkins. So Stadelman will go to the line to shoot two. And you just knew, being the fourth possession, Stadelman had to get a shot up.
Oh, absolutely, and they have been playing him so tight defensively, but Stadelman can work his way around a defender and get himself in position.
First foul of the ball game, as Stadelman likes to put that ball on his right hip, take a deep breath, 3 dribbles, and the first one up, no good. A lot of adrenaline running through the veins of these players and fans. Second free throw upcoming for the Warriors' all-time career leading scorer is up and good.
Warriors on the board.
4-1 Tigers, and we'll see what they do. They've let isolation go for Hawkins, and now he's being picked up by Seeley. Switched defensively by Lapardis, and Hawkins going to work it to the paint again. Inside, stripped away by Stadelman, and whipped away by Lapardis. And Lapardis rolled all the way over, and that'll be a travel.
Yeah, and if you're Warren, that's a good switch to put Lapardis and Hawkins a little bit, because Lapardis plays so good defensively, physical. As we're going to see our first substitution for Marietta, Lucas Miller going to make his way to the floor for Seth Britton.
You could not even hear the buzzer.
Oh my God.
Lucas Miller, he is a boost of energy, and probably one of the best Tiger defenders. Inbound, handoff, Braden Jones into the lane, shot won't go. Wells with a strong rebound will pull it down against Riley, and Warren will bring it up the floor, and here's Stadelman shaking and baking, and he lost the handle. Got going a little bit too quick as he wanted to take Hawkins to the basket. Inbound Whittakin, who got a fresh haircut today. And he's going to get the ball in the front court. Go to work. He likes to launch a 3. There it is. Short, no good, but the rebound picked up by Braden Jones. Excuse me, it was Miller with the rebound. He'll hand it off to Jones, right back to Miller. And he'll travel on the baseline, deep in the corner.
And both teams so far are playing really aggressive defense, and you can tell that was probably a focus coming into this game because they know how good offensively they are.
You'll see some teams run out of gas in the postseason. That won't happen to either one of these teams, regardless of how high they play. Into the front court, Lapardis, bounce pass out to Seeley. 3 guarding 2 here, and then down low to Lapardis again. And he'll take it strong to the bucket and muscle it up and in over Owen Riley.
Yeah, huge finish there. Great defense from Riley to be in his face, but a strong finish for Lapardis.
Here's Hawkins in the front court, and they have been going straight to Trey Hawkins in this first quarter. He's going to back it in. I don't know if they got a 5-second count on him or not, but his jumper on the block is up and in again. Hawkins dominating the first quarter for Marietta. Drive to the bucket, Stadelman over the top to Connor Berry, and now back out top to Seeley. And Stadelman will come and get it against Miller. And a hard screen by Wells will knock Miller to the floor. Foul on Hayden Wells.
Yeah, Britton's going to make his way back in for Jones for the Tigers, but we're going to see Wells picking up his first personal.
Can it last 32 minutes like this? 6-3. Tigers on top, and it's all been Trey Hawkins who has the ball now across the timeline. Hawkins again going to go to work against Seeley. Seeley, a strong body in there, will force him to give it up to Riley. Back to Hawkins for 3. On the way, up and in.
Trey Hawkins with all 9 Tiger points so far.
Stadelman pulls up, long 3, no good. Rebound, Whittaker, and he'll lead a fast break, but stolen away by Hayden Wells. Back to Stadelman. He'll do the step across Euro and get it in front of the basket, up and in. 9-5. Tiger lead is 4 points. 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Out top again. How is Hawkins' confidence level? Wow. He'll give it up. Lucas Miller for 3. Whoa, off the mark. Missed rim. Rebound will bounce into the hands of Lapardis. And off to Stadelman, who brings it into the front court. Julian again crosses over. A lot of contact. Still going to the bucket. He gets it off to Hayden Wells, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, and a great feed there. That's something that Stadelman does so well. He can score, he can play defense with the way he finds his teammates.
Double team now to make sure that Hawkins gets rid of the ball. He's going to leave a baseline open for Owen Wells. His shot up, or Owen Riley, and his shot up and in. Timeout on the floor, and no.
Yeah, they're going to call.
Yeah, they're going to call a warning on Miller for slapping the ball away out of the basket.
Yeah, a couple new Tigers coming in. Gross, Close, and Flogger.
Riley will sit down along with Hawkins.
And we'll see these substitutions from Marietta. Warren yet to put anybody on the floor.
Both teams go 8 deep without hesitation. You know, Nick Cressy is the big shot in the arm that we haven't seen for Warren yet. Dribble out top by Stadelman. He'll spin baseline, put his shot up, no good. Rebound by Zayden. Whittaker, outlet to Miller. Up in the front court, Britton. A look from right wing, back to Lucas Miller. Here's Whittaker, catch and fire, the 3, up and in.
Whittaker just with that quick catch and release up over the head.
14-7, Tigers. Inbound to Stadelman, who will slow it down with 91 seconds left in the first period. 14-7, Warriors on top. Lapardis over the top to Seeley. And a whistle. And it looked like Stadelman stepped on somebody's foot when he flashed to the high post. No, he got an elbow. And I don't think they're going to make Lapardis look at a cut on his arm. Stadelman took a shot.
Right in the ribs.
Yeah, and it wasn't, I don't think there was a foul called, though. And now they're going to make him take care of Lapardis, and there'll be a timeout real quick. 1:20 left to play in the first. 14-7, Marietta on top. You're listening to the voice of the Tigers and the Warriors.
The Hickory Grove Country Market is more than meets the eye. On the outside, it appears to be your typical gas station, selling all grades of gasoline, including diesel. But step inside and you'll find a convenience store, full grocery store, and a deli and pizza counter. And now Hickory Grove features all regular fresh cuts of meat from Staley Countryside Meat Company. So whether you need a fill-up at the pub, to grab a quick meal, or to stock the kitchen pantry, stop into Hickory Grove Country Market, located on 339 in Vincent. Looking to locate a business in the Mid-Ohio Valley? It seems there's a lot of that going around lately. And at Wetz Companies, we can simplify the process. For 80 years, the Wetz Companies have been a local family-owned business, specializing in third-party logistics. Wetz has buildings and land for development, including 480 acres with river and rail access. They offer building solutions that cater to oil and gas industries, bulk commodities, river terminal, and warehouse distribution. Visit WetzCompanies.com to learn more or to make an inquiry. Wetz, for more than 8 decades, offering trusted business solutions.
At Riverview Credit Union, our strategy is to offer some of the best loan rates in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Hi, I'm Brendan Healy, president of Riverview Credit Union. Whether you need quick cash or a loan, Riverview Credit Union wants to help you take back control. Riverview Credit Union, like a bank, only better. From cars to campers, boats to farm equipment, what you need is your business. How you get it is ours. Riverview Credit Union, Belpre, Marietta, Vienna. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
Welcome back to the Coliseum as a tie-up out of the timeout. Possession area belongs to Warren. Chris Worth, Kim Barker. Live at the Coliseum, and now it's going to be Stadelman's turn to post up the Tigers as he'll take Lucas Miller to the basket for two.
Yeah, and that timeout, Lupardos got checked real quick. He's back into that game, and Cressy came in to sub.
Yeah, they got him taped up, and now you'll get to see, a normal substitution is into the game comes Colin Anthony.
Yeah, and Tyson Cochran as well. So just kind of in this last minute here, getting a few breathers. Connor Berry head to the bench.
49 seconds left first quarter. 14-9, Tigers on top by 5. Back into the game, and here he goes. Hawkins going to get in trouble in the paint. No, but strong on his own rebound. It's stolen away. Cochran strong inside. Pass up front. And Anthony will give it up to Stadelman. Crossover to the paint again and all the way to the bucket. Stadelman makes magic happen. He's scored 4 straight, cut the Marietta lead to 3, 14-11. Hawkins again into the front court. Now picked up by Colin Anthony. And they'll double team Hawkins to make him get rid of it. Now Plauger has a stolen away behind the back. Nice move. And now fed inside, and Cressy will get a bucket at the buzzer. And how the momentum changed in the last 3 possessions. The steal and the hoop by the Warriors at the end of the first makes it 14-13, Tigers by 1. We'll be right back.
Sure, Smitty's is known for the best local pizza, but when was the last time you went off the grid? Smitty's offers soups and salads, specialty subs, and selections from lasagna to chicken Alfredo, breadsticks, wings, or a burger, if that's your thing. Smitty's always has great pizza, but check the full menu, including dessert, at Smitty'sPizzaOhio.com. It's just good stuff. You'll find Smitty's Pizza in Belpre, Lowell, Marietta, and Reno.
Looking for honest, reliable heating and air conditioning services? Look no further than Miller Home Services. Why call us, you ask? Because we're your one-stop solution for all HVAC needs. Our team of skilled technicians are dedicated to providing top-tier service, maintenance, installation, and expertise. Plus, with our quality guarantee, you can trust we get the job done right the first time. Call us today at 740-896-5035. Miller Home Services, building a better community one home at a time.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
Marietta basketball to start the second quarter, and Colin Anthony still in the game. And he's pressuring Trey Hawkins. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Anthony as he came in on the double team and grabbed the arm.
Yeah, Anthony playing super aggressive right now as Warren's going to keep that same lineup that they ended the first quarter with. Marietta's going to go back to their original starters.
Hawkins to inbound. Braden Jones with a lob over the top. He's against Cochran. Backs it out to that three-point line where he's so dangerous. Step back, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Lepardis, and here comes Stadelman with the outlet. Front court, stopped, but not for long. He'll dribble through double teams, triple teams. He's just got it going on. Back out top, Tyson Cochran with the touch. And a pass for Cressy inside, no. Stadelman, extra step to the basket as he split a double team, and the official's not going to let it happen. Traveling on Warren, give it back to the Tigers.
Yeah, and our first full court pressure here from Warren.
Inbound is Zayden Whittaker. And they'll leave him alone on the sideline. Zayden will just run the point against Cressy. Pass left wing to Braden Jones, who's guarded by Cochran. Up top, Riley and Lepardis. Riley trying to back his way in, tipped away by Lepardis. Picked up by Whittaker, but he'll pass it right back outside. And Riley will put it on the floor, and it's stolen away by Nick Cressy. Outlet, Stadelman to the bucket, back to Cressy. Nowhere for him to go, and he'll find Stadelman out deep. Stadelman against Zayden Whittaker will fire cross court, and Cochran for three, no good. Rebound, though, pulled down by Colin Anthony. Back outside, Stadelman for three, won't go. Long rebound to Trey Hawkins. Nobody has scored here in the first 90 seconds of the second quarter.
No, and so much. Again, energy just continuing on both teams here.
Dribble in the front court by Hawkins against Anthony. And Anthony will reach in and tip it out of bounds. And a little forearm shove going at a couple places.
Yeah, the 5'9" senior Colin Anthony is really putting the defensive pressure on Trey Hawkins.
And I don't envy Hawkins having to take it out in front of that student section. He'll bring it into Jones. Pass high post to Owen Riley. He and Lepardis have been doing battle and banging. Still Riley on the move. Will find Braden Jones. He'll get a three off, but it's another air ball. And then a rebound foul is going to go against Hawkins as he climbed over the back of Colin Anthony and picks up the personal.
And Hawkins is going to pick up his second personal now.
They'll leave him on the floor. They tried to get a substitution in quick. Lucas Miller didn't get there quick enough. And Coach Gardner not happy that he didn't get to the bench or to the scores table. Front court, they'll go down low. Lepardis going to mess it up, not get it to go. Nice stationary defense by Riley. Rebound, Owen Riley, and into the front court. Ball in the hands of Braden Jones against Colin Anthony. Off to Seth Britton, guarded by Stadelman. A switch here and a mismatch as Riley matched up down low with Stadelman. They'll get that switch changed, and now it's going to be Whittaker out top.
Yeah, hard foul there from Lepardis as he'll pick up his first, second team foul for Warren, and Miller making his way to the floor for Hawkins.
So Hawkins might be done for the half unless they need his offense. He's going to sit down with the first 9 points of the game, or for the Tigers anyway, but now has 2 fouls. Front court, Jones with the ball left point. He and Britton exchange passes. And now Jones headed to the bucket. Gives it up baseline. Whittaker, three. No way. It was contested and goes right off the edge of the rim into the hand of Stadelman. Left wing pass to Cochran. His shot no good. Loose ball rebound picked up by Marietta. Front court pass to Britton. He gets knocked out of bounds by Anthony. Marietta, Riley to the bucket, finds Britton inside, and the ball stripped away by Cochran. Defense is the name of this game right now, and Stadelman with a rocket of a pass that goes through the hands of Cressy, who had a fast break opportunity on the left side.
Yeah, defense for sure, as we'll see Britton come out of the game, Gross Close come in for the Tigers. And here come the Warriors substitutions. Sealy, Barry, and Wells back at the scores table.
4:20 left to play first half. Nobody scored in the second quarter. Whittaker against Cressy. Shot for three, up and in. Timeout, or no. A warning on Cressy, I think. And, are they going to call the technical? They do. Technical foul on Zayden Whittaker as he looked right at the Warren crowd, said something, and put up the three fingers.
Yeah, so Stadelman will head to the free throw line for those shots.
Julian Stadelman shooting the technical.
Stadelman to shoot two. That'll count as a personal foul on Whittaker, but it's just his first.
Yeah, his first, second team foul. Both teams with two in this quarter.
Stadelman will get the first, or get the second after making the first. And it's good.
So Warren substitutions will come in. We'll see Anthony, Cressy, and Cochran head out as they provided some good minutes for the Warriors.
Yes, they did. And both teams get off the snide after we went 3 minutes and 49 seconds with nobody scoring in the second period. Warriors will get the ball back after the two made free throws. Stadelman picked up by Miller.
Marietta going in a little zone here.
Yeah, I thought we might see that when the big lineup came in here. Stadelman for three. He got open in the corner. He'll put it up, and Warren has their first lead of the game.
Schooley and Stadelman in double digits now. He's got 12 of their 18.
And the fans on their feet across the way. And the ball tipped away by Lepardis as Riley had it on the left wing. Checking in will be Plogger and Hawkins. And Jones will sit down along with Riley.
Yeah, Marietta looking for some offense right now as they're going to bring Hawkins back.
Hawkins will be picked up by Jacob Seeley. Seeley playing off of him, trying to keep him from getting to the paint. And inside a blocking foul as Seeley kind of barricaded him with his left forearm.
Foul number 21, Jacob.
Yeah, so Seeley will pick up his first third team foul from Warren.
3:28 left to play in the first half. Inbound to Whittaker. He's looking to go to the bucket. No, back outside to Plogger. He'll pass it off to Lucas Miller, who's guarded by Stadelman. Reset for the Tiger offense with 3:15 left in the half. Another drive. Miller looked at three, instead gives it up to Plogger. Plogger doesn't need much room, and neither does Whittaker, who's on the dribble right now. Whittaker going to cross over, goes strong to the bucket, lay it up, no good. Rebound fought for. Whittaker gets it back. Finds Plogger, who's going to bank in a three-point shot.
And that is a huge shot for the Tigers right now.
Plogger banks it in from the left wing. We talked about the adrenaline. The players haven't caught up to it yet. Front court, Connor Berry, strong drive to the basket. His shot off the glass, no good. Plogger fought for the rebound with Whittaker, and it ends up in the hands of Lepardis, and he'll draw a foul underneath the bucket, and they're going to call it on Braden Plogger.
Yeah, his first personal third team foul, but again, Lepardis just staying aggressive and getting another shot opportunity.
First free throw for Lepardis is up and in. Is there anywhere else you'd want to be? Shot up and good. Tied at 20. What we expected. Hawkins into the front court for the Tigers. Seeley playing well off. Hawkins loves to get to the paint and shoot little fadeaways or step-throughs. So Seeley daring him to shoot the three. And Hawkins again is going to dribble it all the way down on the baseline, take it to the paint, jump stop up and in.
Great move there. Great defense from Seeley, but Hawkins just playing so aggressive right now.
22-20, Tigers in a half-court trap, and Berry in trouble on the baseline. He'll get it off and is stripped away, but recovered. Off to Berry for three. Connor Berry up and in with a high arcing three-pointer.
You're not kidding. He had to catch and basically throw as soon as he touched it.
23-22 Warriors, and they'll use a double team on Hawkins, who keeps his dribble alive. gives it back to Whittakin, and Whittakin will drive baseline and get it right back to Hawkins. They want Hawkins to go to work, and he's going to back Stadelman into the paint. This time his shot up and in again.
Hawkins now with 13 for the Tigers.
1 point Marietta lead with 1:10 left to play in the half. Connor Berry's going to be fouled to reach in. I think it's going to be on Lucas Miller. No, they called on Whittakin.
Yeah, his second personal now, so he'll come out. Britton will come back in, and we'll see Colin Anthony come back for the Warriors as he'll get Sealy.
1:07 left in the half. Inbound underneath the bucket for Warren. They'll try to shake Stadelman open, and they'll get him the ball. His shot off the glass, no good. But rebound put back by Laportis up and in.
What a rebound from Laportis as he just out-jumped every Tiger in the vicinity.
Inside a minute left to play first half. Marietta and Braden Jones out top. No, it's Lucas Miller again. Sorry, they look an awful lot alike. Logan Gross close to the bucket. Not going to get the shot, and a man-sized rebound by Laportis and a quick outlet to Colin Anthony. He's going to the bucket, can't get the shot to go. Cleared, and here comes Gross close up the left sideline. Centers it to Lucas Miller, who goes right wing to Britton. 25 seconds left in the half. And Hawkins on the dribble. Gets double team, finds Britton. Britton against Stadelman, going to go all the way to the bucket. Contested, but Britton will muscle it up and in. Bonus points for the Tigers there. Front court, Stadelman somehow keeps his dribble alive. Gets it off, a drive to the bucket, and up and in by Laportis at the buzzer. And back and forth like a seesaw on the playground is Warren 27. Marietta 26. You're listening to WMOA Radio.
Vienna's Candace Jones talks about her cardiac care at Camden Clark.
I was so shocked to find that I could have 3 blockages. Hey, I'm healthy. This isn't right. Listen to your body. Know the signs and symptoms. Realize that women don't always exhibit the same signs and symptoms as men. They saved my life.
The power of WVU Medicine, Camden Clark.
Different people have different insurance needs. That's why State Farm agent Charlie Wentz treats his policyholders like individuals, not numbers. Charlie Wentz knows it's important to find out about each person's special needs. And because State Farm offers life, health, home, and car insurance, Charlie Wentz can look at a family's insurance program as a whole and coordinate it so they're not overinsured or underinsured. For all your family insurance needs, see State Farm agent Charlie Wentz at 426 2nd Street in Marietta. He'll treat you like an individual, not a number.
When you combine local service with a complete line of brand name tires for cars, trucks, tractors, and trailers, you'll find Hocking Tire in Little Hocking, Ohio. And when you're 13 minutes from Vienna, 24 minutes from Marietta, 30 minutes from Beverly, Waterford, and Athens, you become the Polestar of tire dealers. Hocking Tire. We don't claim to be the center of the universe when it comes to tires, but our customers do. And in our business, the customer's still always right. Hocking Tire, Little Hocking, Ohio, and at hockingtire.net.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware for great bargains of the month. Upgrade your toolkit with the DeWalt 34-piece socket set for $35.99, or start your next paint project with a 3-pack of Purdy roller covers for just $8.99. And keep paint off unwanted surfaces with Scotch Blue's original multi-surface painter's tape for only $3.99. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets, Marietta.
Chris Wharf and Kim Barker back at the Coliseum as standing room only here at Warren as people lined up before 5 o'clock for this. I don't even know what you call it. It's not a semifinal even yet. You know, a district tournament game between these two powers in southeastern Ohio and the way the bracket went. Second game for Marietta as they defeated Athens in what it would have been like a sectional semifinal. And now the Warriors in their first game taking on their arch nemesis.
Yeah, so would this be kind of the Super District quarterfinal game in the districts.
Yeah, that's
It's
all I
all
can
different
figure.
this year with the 7 divisions, but we have had a dogfight here so far. 1-point Warrior lead, lots of offense, but the defense of both of these teams have really been what this game's all about.
Yeah, Marietta got off to a quick start, which I think a lot of people anticipated.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be the norm for the Tigers. And they put it all on the shoulders of Trey Hawkins.
Yeah, Hawkins leading right now, all scorers with 13, but he got Marietta's first 9 points of the game, really set the tone and kind of started going from there. Whittakin with a couple threes, Plogger with that big bank 3 in, and Seth Britton ending the quarter there pretty strong.
Julian Stadelman took his time getting ready. He didn't even take a shot until the 4th possession of the game, and Warren had already found themselves down by 7 points. But he does what Julian Stadelman does, and that's get to the basket and make things happen. He ended up with 12 points, and unbelievably, Warren has a 1-point lead here at the half as they've ended both the first and second quarter with buckets that they shouldn't have gotten.
Yeah, and Lepard is kind of right there at the end playing super aggressive under the basket. He's got 8, but his last 2 shots were out rebounding Marietta and getting a second shot opportunity.
Yeah, and Colin Anthony stole a pass in the end of the first quarter and converted a bucket. And Warren really didn't get their first lead of the game until late in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter. So 27-26 your score. Warren on top. We'll try to update you on other action going on between area teams as the Waterford boys and the Fort Fry boys are both in action on our sister stations. Back with more from the Coliseum right here on WMOA Radio.
Your best choice in honoring your loved ones. Call A and People's Funeral Home will work with you to honor the achievements of your loved ones and celebrate the life you shared, offering a full range of funeral services, including advanced funeral planning, monument creation, and more. Together, we will create a fitting and memorable event. Call A and People's Funeral Home. Services unique as life. Locations in Marietta, Barlow, and Lowell. Call 740-373-1111. Online at callandpeoples.com and find us on Facebook.
At People's Bank, the team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. They provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you're a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. The strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Appletree Assisted Living in Barlow and Beverly offers real comfort for older adults. Appletree Assisted Living has cozy surroundings with only 15 people living in each home. It allows older adults to truly feel at home. Whether it's relaxing by the fireplace with a warm cup of tea or enjoying a favorite entree, you'll feel the Appletree difference. A comfortable home with a caring staff, great food, and a neighborhood setting. At Appletree Assisted Living, you'll feel special. Appletree Assisted Living in Barlow and Beverly, we do senior living right.
Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
EZG Manufacturing has the hiring sign out. If you have a strong work ethic and appreciate a fast-paced, team-oriented workplace, right now is the time to apply. Welders, fabricators, machinists, EZG starting wages from $18 to $25 per hour. Excellent benefits, profit sharing, 401k match. Learn more at EZG and apply to be part of a winning team at EZGMFG.com.
Chris Wharf and Kim Barker back at the Coliseum. And Kim, let's take a look at the official first half scoring.
Yeah, from Marietta, they're making their way back on the floor. Their leading scorer, Trey Hawkins, he's got 13, leading all scorers right now. 6 for Zayden Whittakin, 3 for Braden Plogger, and 2 apiece for Seth Britton and Owen Riley. For the Warriors, Julian Stadelman leading their way with 12, 8 for Chase Lupardis, 3 for Connor Berry, and 2 apiece for Hayden Wells and Nick Cressy.
2 fouls apiece on Hawkins and Whittakin. Shouldn't really play a factor, but as aggressive as it has been, sometimes officials turn the tables when it starts the third quarter. Hope that doesn't happen. because everybody's enjoying a fantastic game. Other action in the area. Don't have a score on the Waterford game, but last we heard Eastern playing down there at Reedsville. Eastern Eagles on top of Waterford by 9 as they approach the halftime. Fort Fry giving Malvern all they want. It's the Malvern Hornets 21, the Fort Fry Cadets 18. And right down the road in Belpre, the Golden Eagles are entertaining Rock Hill, and they trail 22-18. Derek Jones back in the studio. Ben Marshall down here courtside with us at Warren running the video feed. You can also watch the game on Facebook or on the WMOA YouTube channel as we'll take our final timeout and be back with second half action. You're listening to WMOA Radio.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Dietz Walters do the shopping for you. This is Dustin Becker, and we will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange, who offer great value and exceptional claims service. Call us today or stop by one of our offices in Beverly or Marietta.
Products not available in all states.
Working together. That's the key to better healthcare for you and your family. And now the doctors and specialists at Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic are joining forces. They'll use Mayo Clinic's expertise to resolve the hard-to-solve medical problems. For you, that means peace of mind and access to the finest medical knowledge anywhere, right here at home. Memorial Health System and Mayo Clinic. Working together. That's expecting more. Memorial Health System. Proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Visit mhsystem.org/Mayo.
Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
Tonight, when we break down the game by the numbers, that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they know that just like in tonight's game, there's a strategy, a game plan, and a hopeful outcome. The same should hold true for your investments, your retirement, and your financial future. Call Bill Mannix, Mackenzie Allen, and Sandra Crosby at 740-568-7860 for an appointment to discuss your financial goals. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation.
1 or 2 or 10 things have changed since I got in the real estate business. Hi, this is Steve McCarthy of McCarthy Real Estate. Gone are the days when folks just stopped by 318 2nd Street in Marietta. Now you can find McCarthy Real Estate on Facebook with weekly featured listings or MariettaRealEstate.com. We have real phones and cell phones and GPS, although we know our way around. McCarthy Real Estate since 1953. You don't need good luck to find us, but you'll have it when you do.
Warren basketball to start third quarter action. They go down low to Lapardis, and what a muscle up. Lapardis will shoot it up and in over top of Owen Riley. And where we struggled in the first and second quarter to get points on the board, first possession basket by Warren here. They're up by 4, 29-25. Third quarter is usually a big quarter for the Warriors. Inside, Marietta. Whittakin loses it out of bounds. Instead of calling the foul, the official will give the ball back to Marietta as he got sandwiched in there by Lapardis and Wells.
Now Warren's original starters on the floor. Marietta with a little change up as they're going to go with their original starters with the addition of Lucas Miller. Chase Lapardis picking up his second personal.
Yeah, Miller, Jones, Hawkins, Riley, and Whittakin on the floor. And as you said, Warren with their original starters. Inbound, right back to Hawkins. Trey headed to the basket. He's made a living 5-6 feet from the basket using his strength. People don't realize he's almost 6'3". And here he goes to the hoop again. Spin around shot won't go. Put back won't go. And Lapardis won't allow a third try. And here's a long distance pass to Seeley. He's going to pump a three. Won't go. Another miss by Jacob. He's only shot twice. Rebound pulled down by Braden Jones, and they'll bring it into the front court. Whittakin going to work. Lost his footing there. Right foot slipped out. but he'll get it to Braden Jones. It goes to Hawkins. To the basket, back to Jones for three. No. Rebound again, controlled by Lapardis. He'll get the outlet to Stadelman, and here we go. Front court dribble. And Stadelman kind of knocked Miller to the ground. Loose ball rebound picked up by Hayden Wells. I mean, Owen Riley and Chase Lapardis have their arms locked together. Loose ball here, and the steal by a hustling Lucas Miller, who caused the turnover in the first place. He'll get it off to Hawkins, who's headed to the basket. And a trap. Oh, here's a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Connor Berry. Coach Maddox doesn't have anything to say. He turns his back and walks towards the crowd.
Yeah, so Berry picking up his first personal, second team foul for the Warriors already.
29-25. Inbound to Whittakin. Ball out top, and here's an open Owen Riley. He kind of waved off a three-point shot, now puts it up and draws the second straight personal on Berry. And we'll see Owen Riley go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Connor Berry picking up his second personal, third team foul now for Warren.
Owen Riley in the line shooting two.
So I had Marietta with 26 first half points. Did you have 25? Check that, because I thought the scoreboard changed. I thought they took a point away from Marietta.
Yeah, I did have 26.
Free throw by Riley up and in. Yeah, I had 27-26 at the half.
Yeah.
So, shot by Riley, no good on the second one. Rebound pulled down again by Lapardis. No, that was Seeley. And they go down low to Wells, and the ball tipped out of bounds. So Lapardis went to the bench with 2 fouls. No, he's still out there. Okay.
Yeah, Connor Berry picked up his second personal on that last one. He's out there with 2 as well.
Yeah. Inbound problem. And a lob over the top to Stadelman. 5:20 left to play third quarter. Warriors up by 3. We think it's 2. Shot up and in by Stadelman, though, as he gets to the bucket. And both Stadelman and Hawkins putting on a show for point guards getting to the lane.
Yeah, and the little defensive switch. Stadelman now on Hawkins, and
yeah, and this has been going on. They're going to put an end to it. Unfortunately, Lucas Miller gets caught this time as they're just trying to body up Lapardis inside, and the right forearm is going to be called on Lucas Miller.
yeah, so he'll come out with his first personal. Britton will come back in.
31-26. Warren up by 5, and Stadelman into the front court. Here's a set play. They go down low for Lapardis, who has to make a tough catch. Seeley gets it back, finds Stadelman. Double teamed immediately. Off to Wells. Now Seeley for 3, up and in. Marietta can't let this get away.
No, and we knew Seeley would hit one at some
And
point.
a timeout, Marietta. 8-point Warren lead. We'll be back right after this.
The Hickory Grove Country Market is more than meets the eye. On the outside, it appears to be your typical gas station, selling all grades of gasoline, including diesel. But step inside and you'll find a convenience store, full grocery store, and a deli and pizza counter. And now Hickory Grove features all regular fresh cuts of meat from Staley Countryside Meat Company. So whether you need a fill-up at the pump, to grab a quick meal, or to stock the kitchen pantry, stop into Hickory Grove Country Market, located on 339 in Vincent. Looking to locate a business in the Mid-Ohio Valley? It seems there's a lot of that going around lately. And at Wetz Companies, we can simplify the process. For 80 years, the Wetz Companies have been a local family-owned business, specializing in third-party logistics. Wetz has buildings and land for development, including 480 acres with river and rail access. They offer building solutions that cater to oil and gas industries, bulk commodities, river terminal, and warehouse distribution. Visit WetzCompanies.com to learn more or to make an inquiry. Wetz, for more than 8 decades, offering trusted business solutions.
Well, the timeout gave us a couple of things. Marietta to talk things over, trailing by 8, and clarification on the scoring. At halftime, They changed Zayden Whittakin's second three-point basket to a 2. So we were just now made aware of it. As Marietta has it in the front court, and a 3-ball on the way by Seth Britton won't go. Rebound fought for between Riley and Stadelman. Will be tipped out of bounds, last touched by Julian Stadelman. And Marietta will have it underneath their own bucket with 4:16 left to play third quarter. Inbound out top, Braden Jones open 3 off the mark. Back iron, and Owen Riley with a strong rebound is going to be fouled.
Yeah, Hayden Wells going to pick up that personal. So 4th team foul now for Warren. With 4 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah, that's big. That's
is.
freebies. Marietta's been ultra aggressive here in the third quarter, but Warren's been hitting their shots. They're up by 8. Britton against Seeley on the left wing. Out top to Braden Jones as he'll try to shake Connor Berry and passes it off to Riley. Riley against the Pardis has to put it on the floor. Now finds Hawkins. Hawkins and Stadelman. It's been fun to watch. And shot off the glass won't go. Rebound inside by Seeley. Seeley, who just hit the last 3, might be the strongest player on the floor, the former Warrior quarterback. Here's Stadelman over the top to Berry, back to Seeley, who's starting to feel it now. Low post pass to Wells, back to Connor Berry for 3, up and in.
Connor Berry with another high-arcing 3 over the defender.
37-26 Warriors. We talked about how the third quarter usually belongs to them. And here's Stadelman chesting up to Trey Hawkins and drawing a foul.
And that'll be the 5th team foul here on Warren, so Hawkins will go to the line.
Look at that, 3:12 left. You take it to the paint, try to get freebies from the line.
Stadelman picks up his first personal.
Free throw on the way, no good by Trey. When he gets in the paint, that little flip shot, very effective. His stroke from 15 has side spin instead of back spin.
Yeah, we'll see Plogger
So
come
he's
in.
got to net it. Next one is no good. Rebound, though, to Whittakin. Marietta will have another crack at it, trailing by 11. Jones off to Hawkins again. Here's Plogger just into the game for 3 now. Off to Jones, who's rejected, and he's called with a travel inside. Marietta's got to be careful.
Yeah, they do, especially take opportunities when they've got it. Those free throws are going to be huge here in the next 3 minutes.
3 minutes, 3 minutes left to play in this third quarter. Warriors up by 11. And you'd have to think, at least in the first quarter, Warren took Marietta's best shot. Connor Berry down low to Whittakin. He'll find Lapardis inside. And a whistle and a foul on Britton is going to send Chris Lapardis to the line for 2.
Yeah, again, Warriors with great ball movement there and the way they just find each other on the floor. Lapardis staying aggressive.
And here's a shot up and in.
So Britton will pick up his first personal, 2nd team foul for Marietta as we'll see Miller come back in. Plogger will come out.
Lapardis, just workmanlike. Will miss the second, and Whittakin again scales the boards for the rebound. And Hawkins is taking it to the lane again. Tipped away into the corner by Stadelman. Hawkins still on the dribble to the paint. Pump fake, shot won't go. Rebound tipped out by Hawkins, and Warren will get it back. Marietta, a lot of isolation against the Warriors here.
Yeah, they're going to bring that full court pressure now.
Stadelman will pop open and get the pass from Seeley and then get it back to him over the top. Seeley into the front court. And on the dribble, going all the way to the bucket, and then a great dish to Lapardis, whose shot is blocked away. His shot was blocked away by Seth Britton into the hands of Hayden Wells, and a whistle and a foul on Zayden Whittakin. It'll be his 3rd.
Yeah, Whittakin's personal, his 3rd personal, 3rd team foul for Marietta here.
And now it'll be Wells to go to the line to shoot 2. Free throw by Wells, no good. And Coach Gardner pleading that foul should have been on Seth Britton and not on Zayden Whittakin. Britton's number 2. Whittakin's number 20. And now it's Whittakin's third with 2:13 left to play here in the quarter and 2 badly missed free throws by Hayden Wells. 38-26, 2:05 left to play, third quarter, and Whittakin headed to the rack, has it stolen away by Stadelman. Fast break, coast to coast for Julian Stadelman. To the bucket, up and in, and a whistle and a foul on the Tigers.
Stadelman is fired up.
Foul on number 1, Lucas Miller, his second.
40-26 now. And a timeout, Marietta. 1:58 left to play, third quarter. Warriors flexing their muscles. We'll be right back.
You can visit all the big banks you want, but if you want to cut to the chase, visit Riverview Credit Union and find out what our members have known all along. At Riverview, we've expanded our business products to include small business loans to go along with our no-fee and low-fee business accounts. Riverview Credit Union invites you to discover what a credit union can do for you. And it starts with superior service where people matter. Riverview Credit Union, like a bank, only better. Member NCUA and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Seth with Miller Home Services, your go-to for top-notch heating and air conditioning solutions. Stay comfortable year-round with a new heating and air conditioning system. 0% financing options available on all new installs. Don't let budget constraints stop you from enjoying a cozy home. Trust Miller Home Services for reliability and affordability. Give us a call at 740-896-5035. Miller Home Services, building a better community one home at a time.
Smitty's Pizza loves the Smitty guy who orders pepperoni straight up no matter what. But Smitty's also encourages you to ask about the daily special, because always something hand-tossed in the air just for you. Plus calzones, classic Italian dishes. And when's the last time you said, let's take a walk on the wild side with the Smitty's Buffalo Barbecue Chicken Pizza or a queso bacon mac and cheese? They get crazy down there every now and again. Smitty's Pizza, just great pizza.
Julian Stadelman to the line to shoot 1. After the foul was called that time on Seth Britton, his first. Stadelman's free throw up and in, and we talked about the strong third quarters for the Warriors. It's 11-1 here in this third for Warren. Front court, Braden Jones for 3 won't go. Rebound activity, last touch out of bounds by Lucas Miller, who's back into the game. So you've got Hawkins and Miller and Britton and Jones and Whittakin. And right now, Marietta trying to go with the fast lineup. And so right away, Warren will go to Lapardis. And he'll put it up and in. He's too strong right now. 43-26. Warren. Drive to the bucket, shot no good. Hawkins will get his own rebound and put it back up and in. Dribble, Cochran into the game, no trouble with the press. Gets it off to Cressy. Back outside, Stadelman. Shaking and baking. Back to Cressy, who's backing his way in. Now Cochran on the wing. Hands it off to Stadelman, and the ball loose out top. And they'll give it to Marietta.
Yeah, on that
Good
last
defense by Lucas.
Oh, yeah, on that last timeout, Anthony back in the game, Cressy and Cochran for Warren, and lots of Tigers coming in. Owen Riley, Gross close.
Yeah, they can't go with the small lineup.
No.
Not against Lapardis. Inside 60 seconds left to play in the third. Jones, Gross close, excuse me. To the lane, off to Lucas Miller, back to Logan Grossclose. To Miller, he can't get his three-pointer off. He'll drive the lane, little finger roll, one go. And a whistle and a foul on Owen Riley in the paint as he kind of elbowed Cochran off the ball.
Yeah, Riley picking up his first, so 15 foul now for Marietta.
And Cochran will look to get into the scoring column. 2 bench points for Warren as Cressy got a big bucket at the end of the first period. But these would be bench points here by Cochran. And his first free throw up and good.
A.J. Chris making his first appearance for the Warriors. He'll get Anthony. Chris, another one of those 9 seniors on this Warrior team.
He actually had 3 or 4 starts during this regular season. Second free throw by Cochran, up and good. 45-28. Warriors by 17. Hawkins gives it up to Whittakin. Whittakin gets it stripped by Stadelman, and here we go again. All the way to the bucket. Rejected by Whittakin. Very nice. Saved in bounds by Gross, close and off to Lucas Miller. Miller looking for a teammate. Will find Hawkins in 3-point range, and he'll dribble to the lane and put it up and in. And now a whistle and a foul on Marietta. And Stadelman, who's fouled by Logan Gross, close, will go to the line to shoot 2. Have they put them on the board yet?
Huh?
Have they put the 2 points on the board yet?
No. Not yet.
I usually can jinx a kid when I say that. I don't want to do that, but
Well, Stadelman's been perfect from the free throw line.
I think he missed his first one. This one up and in. He doesn't miss many of anything. I mean, already 18 points to lead all scorers, which was inevitable.
Yeah.
As he averages over 20 points a game. You're listening to Warren and Marietta here on WMOA Radio Marietta. AM 1490 and FM 101.3. Glad you're tuning in as a baseball pass up the floor. And Hawkins, like a wide receiver, will catch it and go strong to the basket and be fouled by Tyson Cochran.
Cochran's first personal, and Marietta trying to end this quarter with a couple extra points on the board.
Just 1 second left. This will be the end of the half on these free throws, or the end of the quarter. And Hawkins off the mark again. (47-30), and Hawkins with another free throw upcoming. This one up, no good, and that'll be the end of the quarter. Warren up by 17. You're listening to WMOA Radio.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
Dr. Charles Davis talks about the new Pediatric Rapid Care Clinic in South Parkersburg.
The wonderful thing about our Southgate facility is, in addition to the preventive care and general care that we have, our specialized pediatric rapid care. If you have a child that is ill and you're not able to get in with your primary care provider, we have board-certified pediatricians available on staff every day. Your child will be seen by one of those specialists. So to have the service be able to help with our sick children in the greater Parkersburg area, it's just wonderful.
The power of WVU Medicine Camden Clark.
When you combine local service with a complete line of brand name tires for cars, trucks, tractors, and trailers, you'll find Hocking Tire in Little Hocking, Ohio. And when you're 13 minutes from Vienna, 24 minutes from Marietta, 30 minutes from Beverly, Waterford, and Athens, you become the Polestar of tire dealers. Hocking Tire. We don't claim to be the center of the universe when it comes to tires, but our customers do. And in our business, the customer's still always right. Hocking Tire, Little Hocking, Ohio, and at hockingtire.net.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware and get great deals this month. The Jiffy Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit includes everything to get your seed sprouting. Get it for just $9.99. The VacMaster Wet Dry Vac is built for the toughest jobs and is only $8.99. Keep your backyard birds happy and fed all season long with a 20-pound bag of multi-purpose mixed wild bird food for just $9.99. Don't wait. Head to Apex True Value Hardware to take advantage of these prices while supplies last.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. Chris Worf and Kim Barker. Glad you're joining us. Marietta possession to start the fourth quarter. And the ball into the hands of Owen Riley. He's on the floor with Braden Jones. Hawkins is driving right now on another strong move to the bucket. Trey Hawkins has been unstoppable in the paint. He's got 19, but Marietta trails by 15. Lob pass over the top to Lapardis, and he'll just muscle it up and in.
Lapardis has also been unstoppable under the basket once he's locked into this second half.
Front court dribble here, and a shot on the way by Lucas Miller, and he'll be fouled in the act of shooting. So Miller will head to the line, where Marietta has not had much success.
No, Connor Berry's going to pick up his third personal. Second team foul for Warren. Stadelman picked one up right off the bat beginning of the fourth quarter.
Free throw on the way by Miller, no good. Marietta has actually missed their last 6 foul shots in a row. Next one on the way, up and good.
Seth Britton will come back into the game for Miller.
49-33. Marietta's just got a chip away. Full court pressure by the Tigers. Seeley and Berry in the backcourt. And they're going to have to kind of work their way like a chessboard to get this in the front court, and they do to Stadelman. Stadelman double team, doesn't matter. His pass over the top, tipped away though, steal by Seth Britton. Britton into the front court, will find Trey Hawkins. Pass back. No room for a three-pointer by Braden Jones. He'll get it off to Whittakin, who goes down low. Hawkins, shot up and in. 49-35. We've seen the game of runs all season long, all our life. Seems like there'll be a big run left for either team. Stadelman, front court. Passed up an open shot. Now takes it to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Rebound Whittakin, and he'll lead a 3-on-2. Off to Riley, who spins to the lane. Is tipped away from behind by Connor Berry. And Connor Berry, did he call a timeout or not?
No, I think he threw that to Wells, and Riley's going to pick up the personal here.
So a loose ball foul on Owen Riley. And Warren will inbound right in front of the Marietta student section. They are dressed in black, as most of the Tiger faithful are. Inbound to Connor Berry. And Seeley over to the top to Stadelman. He'll get it inside to Hayden Wells, who puts it up and in. Quick three by Marietta on the way. One pass into the front court. Owen Riley knocks it down. And now a steal by Marietta, and Hawkins off the mark. And a whistle and a foul on the Tigers on the rebound, as Hawkins will knock Seeley to the floor. Timeout, Warren. 5:58 left to play here in the ballgame. The Warrior leads cut to 13. You're listening to WMOS.
When it comes to homeowners insurance, there are a lot of good reasons to see a State Farm agent. Traditionally, State Farm has been known for low rates, so you know you'll get the protection you need at a good price. And best of all, you know you can count on your State Farm agent whenever you need help. Service, protection, and economy. That's homeowners insurance the State Farm way. In Marietta, see State Farm agent Charlie Wentz, 426 2nd Street.
Your best choice in honoring your loved ones. Call A and People's Funeral Home. We'll work with you to honor the achievements of your loved ones and celebrate the life you shared, offering a full range of funeral services, including advanced funeral planning, monument creation, and more. Together, we will create a fitting and memorable event. Call A and People's Funeral Home. Services unique as life. Locations in Marietta, Barlow, and Lowell. Call 740-373-1111. Online at callandpeoples.com and find us on Facebook.
Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
A well-run retirement plan can attract and retain valuable employees, whether your organization has 2 or 2,000. People's Bank offers solutions to determine the best benefits approach that meets your business goals. People's Bank 401k solution offers fully bundled and in-house solutions that eliminate the need for multiple providers, saving you money. People's Bank, working together, building success. Investment products are not FDIC insured, not deposits, and not guaranteed by People's Bank. Not insured by any federal government agency, subject to risk and may lose value.
Well, back to action pretty quick here. And Marietta almost forced a steal. No, they did force a steal, and now they've got the ball in the front court. Jones looks at 3. Oh, my, if this goes, a whistle and a foul on Colin Anthony, and Zayden Whittaker is going to go to the line to shoot 3 and try to cut this to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Marietta not shooting too well from the free throw line, but these would be huge if Whittaker could knock them down.
Whittaker, with just 5 points in the game, will miss the first free throw. And Marietta's free throw woes continue.
So Colin Anthony picking up his second personal, third team foul for Warren in the quarter.
Still 2 shots for Whittaker, and the next one no good. Marietta with the victory over Athens, 17-4 on the season. And the third free throw, no good as well. Rebound, Lapardis. Here comes Stadelman. And Stadelman thought the pass was out ahead. He threw it to a leading Lapardis. He thought it was for somebody else. He's like, I'm not that fast to get that.
Yeah, they just kind of looked at each other like, holy moly.
Here's Marietta front court. 3-pointer again for Riley, and it rattles up and in. Riley with back-to-back threes here in the fourth, and it's a 10-point Warren advantage. Colin Anthony will bring it into the front court and be fouled. And that'll be the third team foul as
Foul on number 3, Brayden Jones in first.
Warren will inbound out on the sideline. 5:09 left to play in this game. I don't know if that was a foul to get one on the board or what.
Well, yeah, Coach Gardner was saying why.
Oh, Stadelman double team. Dribbles out of it. Now out top to Seeley. Hayden Wells back to Seeley. Coach Blaine Maddox right in the middle of this action. He's just waiting if he has to call a timeout or call a play. I mean, he is inching. There's another foul on Marietta. And this will go against Braden Jones and be the team's fourth.
Yeah,
so
Jones
both teams in the bonus now the rest of the way.
Yeah.
4:51 left to play. Lob, no. Pass in the corner to Colin Anthony. Out top, Anthony on the dribble will find Jacob Seeley. Seeley against Britton, and now it's to Stadelman. And a whistle and a foul on Marietta, and it's going to go on Hawkins. The whistle just a little bit delayed. And Stadelman will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, so Hawkins now with his fourth personal. 15 foul for Marietta.
Julian with 19. And his first free throw no good. Hey, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah.
All the momentum with Warren to end the second quarter, the final couple minutes of the first half, and then all of the third quarter as they outscored Marietta 20-5 in the third quarter. But now Marietta trying to turn the tables. Second free throw by Stadelman up and in.
Now, Marietta's last 2 buckets have been threes from Owen Riley.
And that's the difference in the quarter.
Yeah.
11-5, Marietta. And here's Riley again, working to the baseline. Going to take it up and in strong, partially blocked. And now a foul. I think it's on Hawkins again.
That's going to be his 5th.
And it is. Trey Hawkins is just fouled out of the game. He's just a junior. But Marietta's top scorer in this game will have a seat.
He'll finish with 21, a game high right now.
To the line, Jacob Seeley for the Warriors. And his free throw off the mark. I know what the winning team's doing tomorrow, regardless of who it is. They'll shoot some free throws. Next one, no good. Nice rebound by Whittakin. He'll bring it up into the front court. Zayden off to Owen Riley. Can't get the three-pointer off, and a whistle and a foul on Hayden Wells. And it'll be free throws, I believe, for Warren, right?
Now the 4th team foul.
Oh, okay.
Wells is 3rd, and Connor Berry will come back in. Seeley will have a seat.
4:19 left to play. Inbound to Whittakin and a handoff to Lucas Miller. Into the paint, back to Britton. Seth Britton trying to get to the bucket. He's got to lower his shoulder and take it straight to the hoop. Up and in by Britton. 9-point Warrior lead now. Pass to break the pressure to Hayden Wells. Wells in trouble. Out top and a timeout. No, a whistle and a foul on Marietta. And Coach Gardner applauding that foul as he'd like to see Wells go to the line.
Now Lucas Miller picking up his 3rd personal.
Seeley quickly off the bench to check back in. Wells, first free throw, a drop. 53-43. Warrior lead back to 10 with 3:55 left to play. And Wells' second free throw won't go. Rebound, Seth Britton and Marietta in a hurry. Front court here, Whittakin with it. Looking to cross over, and he'll get to the bucket. Lost a hand on the way up, and it's cleared by Connor Berry. Anthony, great pass to Lapardis. Back to Anthony, and a hands by Britton. Seth Britton with the big steal for the Tigers. Front court here, and trouble for Marietta. And out of bounds, last touch by Warren.
Yeah, Britton will toss it off of Anthony's leg, and here comes Seeley. He'll get Wells.
10-point game with 3:31 left to play. Marietta making their big move. Pass comes inbounds to Wells down low. He'll take it up strong. Can't get it to go, but a whistle and a foul will probably go against Lapardis.
Yeah, and that'll be the 5th team foul now for Warren, so Marietta will head to the line.
Owen Riley to shoot 2. First one on the way, no good. Oh, my. Marietta did not attempt a free throw in the first half. But here in the second half, they're 2 for 13.
Ooh.
Next one, no good. What a rebound. Colin Anthony up high. It's tipped out immediately by Zayden Whittakin, though. And Marietta will have an opportunity to set up their press. Seeley to inbound. And a pass over the top to Connor Berry, who dribbles it into the front court. Berry is going to back it out, find Stadelman. Warren can't put it in the freezer, even though that looks like what they're trying to do. Out top, Seeley. Bounce pass to Anthony in the corner. Colin Anthony in trouble. Back over the top of Seeley. And now a whistle and a foul on Owen Riley. And a technical on Owen Riley. Oh, my. He and Stadelman went down in a heap, and I think he's just saying that, hey, Stadelman back under me, but it doesn't matter. Stadelman's going to go to the line to shoot 4 times. And then Warren will get the ball.
Well, you know, that's where you got to hold your composure. You know this is a big game. You know there's a lot on the line, but this is a crucial play that's setting Warren up.
Stadelman's first one up and in. What a crucial point in this game with 3 minutes left. Next one's up and good. So now 2 more for Stadelman. Up and in. He's still got another one coming. He's thinking these were his easiest points of the night, huh? Count them all, 4 of them. 23 for Stadelman, 2, 4, 5, make it 24. Timeout, Warren. They're up by 14. We'll be right back.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Deeds Petron Walters do the shopping for you. This is Michelle Schaefer, and we will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange who offer great value and exceptional claim service. Call us today or stop by one of our offices in Beverly or Marietta.
Products not available in all states.
Appletree Assisted Living in Barlow and Beverly offers real comfort for older adults. Appletree Assisted Living has cozy surroundings with only 15 people living in each home. It allows older adults to truly feel at home. Whether it's relaxing by the fireplace with a warm cup of tea or enjoying a favorite entree, you'll feel the Appletree difference. A comfortable home with a caring staff, great food, and a neighborhood setting. At Appletree Assisted Living, you'll feel special. Appletree Assisted Living in Barlow and Beverly, we do senior living right.
EZG Manufacturing is looking for quick learners that show initiative, love attention to detail, and understand the value of quality. If you have a strong work ethic, good attendance, and appreciate a fast-paced, team-oriented workplace, right now's the time to apply. EZG, starting wages from $18 to $25 per hour with excellent benefits, profit sharing, and 401k match. Learn more about EZG and apply to be a part of a winning team at EZGMFG.com.
Inbound Warriors. Stadelman has it, and he's looking to dribble. Splits the Tigers a couple of times and is still Curly Neal in it. Around the horn, Connor Berry looking for Stadelman. Instead, it's inside. Colin Anthony won't get it to go. A nice look on the layup. And going up the block, it was Whittakin. And he couldn't get a hand on it, but the shot a little bit long. He'll foul Colin Anthony, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, so Whittakin now picking up his 4th personal.
First free throw by Colin Anthony, up and good. Next one as well, 59-43. Warren has established a big lead again. 2:40 left to play, and a three-pointer on the way by Lucas Miller. Off the mark, air ball rebounded by Lapardis. And Lapardis inside, and it'll be fouled by Owen Riley. And Riley, emotional again, is going to have to be careful.
Well, that'll be his 5th personal.
Oh, they're going to call it on Seth Britton. So Lapardis the other way to shoot 2. He's got a hard-earned 15 points, looking for 16 and 17. Ben Marshall on the video controls tonight, and Derek Jones on the studio controls, back home on Harmer Hill. First free throw by Lapardis is up and in. We'll be able to update you in the post game on scores from other games around the area. talk about some other stuff, too. Free throws, both of them. Lapardis up and in. It's 18-point lead. Drive by Britton. Scooping layup up and in by Seth Britton. Seeley will inbound to Stadelman. And Marietta drops into a little diamond three-quarter court. Trying to trap, and Stadelman will get it into the front court. Off to Anthony and around the horn. Now Stadelman. And I don't know if Marietta has been told not to foul because they haven't. Here's the pass off to Connor Berry. Over the top to Colin Anthony and out top to Seeley. And Seeley will be the player that gets fouled. And Jacob Seeley will go to the line to shoot 2. He missed 2 earlier in the quarter. But now we're inside 2 minutes.
Yeah, Jones picking up the personal there, his third. And that last possession, Gross Close came in for Riley.
This free throw up and in. Remember that other district game here in southeastern Ohio. Miami Trace and Chillicothe. And it's supposed to be right down to the wire, a tough one. 62-45. Warren on top by 17. Seeley splits the free throws. Here's a 3 on the way and off the mark, Marietta again. Missed by Braden Jones, and Seeley will be fouled and head the other way to shoot 2.
Foul on number 2, Seth Britton hits third.
Britton picking up his third personal.
This will be the 17th and 18th free throws of the quarter. Shot by the Warriors. And Seeley's up and in. 5 points for Jacob Seeley on the second half. And the next one's good. Substitutions now as Cressy will come in and A.J. Chris. And Lapardis to a standing ovation. Comes off the floor for the Warriors along with Seeley.
And what a night for Chase Lapardis.
19-point lead. And again to the bucket, Britton, no good. Rebound pulled down by A.J. Chris, picked up by Marietta. And sent out to Lucas Miller, who's going to drive the lane again. Pass back, and Britton can't find the 3. He'll find Miller, though, who will put it up for 3, no good. Rebound, Stadelman. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Seth Britton. 1:15 left to play, and Stadelman's going to come out. Wait till you hear this. Holy cow, is he game? He is a gamer.
Yeah, Cochran will come in for him, but Julian Stadelman. Seth Britton will come out. Braden Jones, the seniors for the Tigers.
They'll both sit down as their season's going to come to an end. And Hudson Elsie will check in here in a second for the Warriors. 64-45 and dribble in the front court. Colin Anthony. Pass off to A.J. Chris, who's being guarded by Keaton Mace. Or excuse me, Trenton McVeigh. Pass off to Cressy, up and under, and it's blocked by Plogger. But inside, it'll end up to Anthony, and a late whistle after Anthony gets a gimme bucket. They're going to call a foul on Cochran, knocking the ball away from Plogger. So Marietta will head the other way to shoot a couple of free throws. And the emotional goodbyes being given to those couple seniors down the Marietta bench. First free throw by Miller, no good.
So Connor Berry will come out of the game. Another applause for him as Elsie will come in.
Miller's next one no good as well. Cressy with the rebound. This might be your final score, 64-45, as Marietta's kind of called off the dogs here. And the dribble out top by Anthony. Lapardis on the bench, as is Julian Stadelman. Ball into the hands of Colin Anthony, and over the top, Cochran. Outside, Elsie with it. He's going to be looked upon to score a lot of points next year with all these seniors graduating. And your final score will be Warren 64, Marietta 45. As the clock ticks down, Tiger season will come to an end as they'll finish 17-5 on the year. We'll take a timeout and be back to recap. You're listening to WMLA Radio.
The Hickory Grove Country Market is more than meets the eye. On the outside, it appears to be your typical gas station, selling all grades of gasoline, including diesel. But step inside and you'll find a convenience store, full grocery store, and a deli and pizza counter. And now Hickory Grove features all regular fresh cuts of meat from Staley Countryside Meat Company. So whether you need a fill-up at the pump, to grab a quick meal, or to stock the kitchen pantry, stop into Hickory Grove Country Market, located on 339 in Vincent. Boley Enterprises has been doing tune-ups, oil changes, brake jobs, and so much more since they've located at 501 Virginia Street. Everything you need in auto repair. Boley's is in business to serve you. Call 740-373-4247. Boley Enterprises, 501 Virginia Street in Marietta.
These days, you've been giving more. Now it's our turn. When you get your primary care from Memorial Health System, you get same or next day appointments, access to 24-hour nurse line, and now free virtual urgent care with our Memorial Care Now app. It's the great primary care you'd expect. Fast, online treatment anytime for common urgent conditions. To learn more, visit mhsprimarycare.org today. Memorial Health System's primary care. Expect more.
When we take a look at the statistics of tonight's game, a reminder that that's made possible by the Mannix Allen Group at Merrill, located at 294 Front Street in downtown Marietta. At Merrill, they understand the values and ideals of our community and can develop a customized financial strategy designed to help you pursue what's most important to you. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, registered broker-dealer, registered investment advisor, member SIPC, and a wholly owned subsidiary of Bank America Corporation. Go Tiger!
What do folks look for in a home? Your guess is as good as mine, but I must say, if you work with McCarthy Real Estate, we've seen it, we know it, and how to get to it. You can't beat experienced local service. It's a great time to list as demand is at an all-time high. With global access to potential buyers moving into our area, we are out in front on turnkey deals. Plus, we're there for you to navigate the appraisal, inspection, and banking process. McCarthy Real Estate, 2nd Street, Marietta, and at MariettaRealEstate.com.
At Riverview Credit Union, our strategy is to offer some of the best loan rates in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Hi, I'm Brendan Healy, president of Riverview Credit Union. Whether you need quick cash or a loan, Riverview Credit Union wants to help you take back control. Riverview Credit Union, like a bank, only better. From cars to campers, boats to farm equipment, what you need is your business. How you get it is ours. Riverview Credit Union, Belpre, Marietta, Vienna. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Coliseum and a home court advantage for the Warren Warriors, maybe like no other, as they'll beat Marietta by 19 points. Tigers dominated the first, I'm going to say 12 minutes of the game, 13 minutes of the game, maybe 3 minutes left in the second quarter when Warren made a terrific comeback and then got a steal at the buzzer, but right before the buzzer by Colin Anthony that resulted in a Nick Cressy layup. And all of a sudden, after all that work by the Tigers, Warren led at the half. And the third quarter is always their strongest. And, they just took off and did real well.
Well, and two of the names you mentioned there are from the Warrior bench, and that was a huge asset for them in this game. And they just never lost steam. You kind of said, how can you maintain your momentum and steam this entire game? And Warren never did. They were led by Julian Stadelman, who just had a heck of a game, but their bench came in strong too.
A 2-point halftime lead turned into a 17-point lead at the end of the third quarter, and it was fueled by both Stadelman and Lepardis. Lepardis, just his consistent self, had a bucket in the first quarter as Marietta really locked down defensively and led at the end of the first, but only by one, as two big buckets at the end of the quarter by Warren pulled them close. But then, just like Lepardis does, 6 points in the second quarter, 5 points in the third quarter, 4 points in the fourth quarter, and just getting the work done on the boards. And as much as we talk about Julian Stadelman, this team doesn't advance without a Chase Lapardis.
No, they don't, especially when you also have 8 players in the scoring column for this team. That's hard to beat, too. But Lupard is just so strong, making his presence known in the second half there. But he can just dominate under the basket, especially being 6'3".
Warren will head to a district semifinal against either undefeated Miami Trace or Chillicothe. Chillicothe, a team to be reckoned with as well. Warren beat them in the earlier part of the season, but sneaked by a whisker. That game will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Logan High School. We'll take another timeout, be back to recap the game scoring for you right after this.
Looking to locate a business in the Mid-Ohio Valley? It seems there's a lot of that going around lately. And at Wetz Companies, we can simplify the process. For 80 years, the Wetz Companies have been a local family-owned business, specializing in third-party logistics. Wetz has buildings and land for development, including 480 acres with river and rail access. They offer building solutions that cater to oil and gas industries, bulk commodities, river terminal, and warehouse distribution. Visit WetzCompanies.com to learn more or to make an inquiry. Wetz, for more than 8 decades, offering trusted business solutions.
Looking for honest, reliable heating and air conditioning services? Look no further than Miller Home Services. Why call us, you ask? Because we're your one-stop solution for all HVAC needs. Our team of skilled technicians are dedicated to providing top-tier service, maintenance, installation, and expertise. Plus, with our quality guarantee, you can trust we get the job done right the first time. Call us today at 740-896-5035. Miller Home Services, building a better community, one home at a time.
Hey, for something before or after the game, don't forget Smitty's Pizza. It's usually on most people's game night agenda. But Google Smitty's Pizza sometime and you'll see the reviews. It's simply the best pizza in town. With 4 locations from Belpre to Lowell, Marietta, and Reno, Smitty's is home to fresh, hand-tossed pizzas, calzones, and classic Italian dishes. We encourage you to Google Smitty's because when you look at the menu, you just might be surprised. We'll see you soon at a Smitty's near you.
Parents, we know life can get overwhelming. Sometimes the stress of the daily grind can make it difficult to be the parent you want to be. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our local partners are here to help. From free parenting support to a safe space to share your feelings. Don't walk this path alone. For the love of your family, find your strength, find your support. Visit octf.ohio.gov/love to get connected with local resources.
Vienna's Candace Jones talks about her cardiac care at Camden Clark.
I was so shocked to find that I could have 3 blockages. Hey, I'm healthy. This isn't right. Listen to your body. Know the signs and symptoms. Realize that women don't always exhibit the same signs and symptoms as men. They saved my life.
The power of WVU Medicine, Camden Clark.
Well, they're starting to shove us out the door. A little closing time by Semisonic. He plays it every time, doesn't he?
He sure
Tough
does.
stuff. I don't know if we should get Lapardis on the air here or not. The game that he had. Look at him. He's still got enough energy to play another one. Hey, let's take a look at the scoring.
Yeah, for Marietta, leading them, Trey Hawkins with 21, 9 for Owen Riley, 6 for Seth Britton, 5 for Zayden Whittigan, 3 for Braden Clogger, and 1 for Lucas Miller. Marietta ends their season 17-5. And for Warren, they were led by Julian Stadelman, who led all scorers with 24, 17 for Chase Lupardis, 6 apiece for Jacob Seeley and Connor Berry, 5 for Hayden Wells, and 2 apiece for Nick Cressy, Colin Anthony, and Tyson Cochran. Warren improves to 21-2, and this is their 16th win in a row.
Wow, that's the way you want to play at the end of the year. We're searching for those final scores of Belpre. They were in action tonight at home. Waterford, Fort Fry. We'll take another timeout, be back with those, and kind of set you up with our day for tomorrow, as it'll be a full day of basketball, high school-wise, with 5 games on the docket. Stay tuned, as we'll be back with more from the Coliseum right after this.
Different people have different insurance needs. That's why State Farm agent Charlie Wentz treats his policyholders like individuals, not numbers. Charlie Wentz knows it's important to find out about each person's special needs And because State Farm offers life, health, home, and car insurance, Charlie Wentz can look at a family's insurance program as a whole and coordinate it so they're not overinsured or underinsured. For all your family insurance needs, see State Farm agent Charlie Wentz at 426 2nd Street in Marietta. He'll treat you like an individual, not a number.
When you combine local service with a complete line of brand name tires for cars, trucks, tractors, and trailers, you'll find Hocking Tire in Little Hocking, Ohio. And when you're 13 minutes from Vienna, 24 minutes from Marietta, 30 minutes from Beverly, Waterford, and Athens, you become the Polestar of tire dealers. Hocking Tire. We don't claim to be the center of the universe when it comes to tires, but our customers do. And in our business, the customer's still always right. Hocking Tire, Little Hocking, Ohio, and at hockingtire.net.
Shop Apex True Value Hardware for great bargains of the month. Upgrade your toolkit with the DeWalt 34-piece socket set for $35.99, or start your next paint project with a 3-pack of Purdy roller covers for just $8.99. And keep paint off unwanted surfaces with Scotch Blue's original multi-surface painter's tape for only $3.99. Get these bargains of the month while supplies last at Apex True Value Hardware, 7th and Green Streets, Marietta.
Your best choice in honoring your loved ones. Call A and People's Funeral Home. We'll work with you to honor the achievements of your loved ones and celebrate the life you shared, offering a full range of funeral services, including advanced funeral planning, monument creation, and more. Together, we will create a fitting and memorable event. Call A and People's Funeral Home. Services unique as life. Locations in Marietta, Barlow, and Lowell. Call 740-373-1111. Online at callandpeoples.com and find us on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Coliseum. Chris Dwarf and Kim Barker, Ben Marshall in the house as well. Derek Jones helping us back at the studio. As a final score here, saw Warren defeat Marietta 64-45. Almost feel like we're getting ready to do a high school wrap-up show. Not good news to send on the Waterford side, as the Waterford boys were defeated by Eastern 59-46. Fort Fry was eliminated by Malvern 60-41. And then Belpre is going to take an early exit as well, as they got beat by Ironton Rock Hill 53-47. A couple of teams moving on, though. Caldwell over Buckeye Trail 58-51. And Frontier and Coach Roger Kirkpatrick defeated Bridgeport 54-36. We found out that Miami Trace beat Chillicothe by double figures. And so for all the results, tune into the high school wrap-up show tomorrow morning at 9:20. We should have an opportunity to talk both of the coaches from tonight, leading off with Austin Gardner and then getting Blaine Maddox. We'll also try to check in with the new girls coach